It's Jocktober. A celebration of all things shitty in radio.
That's not very nice.
Fantastic failures of pontificating proportions.
That's so bad.
Wow.
An interactive exploration of what makes radio rancid. Jocktober.
OMG.
Hosts, holes, bits, and stunt boys. It's time for Jocktober.
I got a tree on my house.
And today,
I got a tree on my house.
we go to Colorado.
Colorado? Oh, this sounds good.
Magic 93.1, Mary and Chris Britt in Grand Junction, Colorado.
Grand Junction? I used to visit there.
You know Grand Junction?
Yes, I used to go there with Melinda every year or so at least.
Very nice.
A year to go see Buddy and Jen and the boys.
Very good.
Love them. Hated Grand Junction.
Why did you hate the Grand Junction?
First of all, pain in the ass to get to. You had to fly to either Salt Lake City or Denver, and then take one of them fucking little planes over to Grand Junction.
Over the mountains?
Yeah. And when we go there for Christmas, it's 1,000,000 degrees below zero. It's so fucking cold.
Why would you pick that time to go out there? Wouldn't you go out there in the summer?
Well, we had gone in the summer when it's 1,000,000 degrees above zero.
Oh. So when's the perfect time to go to Grand Junction?
Never.
Never is the
Yeah,
answer.
Buddy and Jen wound up moving back to New York, thank goodness.
Oh, they even did.
Yeah, even they had to get the fuck out of there.
Gotcha.
Get out of Dodge. But yeah, it was just always fucking freeze. I just remember being the coldest I've ever been in Grand Junction, Colorado. You could bundle up, you could do everything. It's like, oh, you want to go to the movies tonight or go out to dinner? I was like, no. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay in the house.
You felt it in your bones?
It was so fucking cold. Like, the air was frozen. I'm not even shitting you. Like, it would look like fog, but it was tiny little ice crystals in the air, and it would freeze on everything.
I can relate. Buffalo was like that. Buffalo was
cold.
Brutally cold.
I hated it. And just nothing to do there.
Yeah.
Nothing to fucking do there.
Yeah.
So that's where these two are coming from, huh?
Yeah.
Grand Junction.
What?
No.
What? Sam, what's up?
There are some weird fans of this show. Because...
Already?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean, there's women with penises near their mouth and some black.
Double fucking... Oh, there's me in the chip hat. Wow, that was a bad way. Do we still have that, right?
I'm sure.
Yeah, we do.
And it says, double fucking bust, motherfucker.
There's a picture of Bane saying, I can't understand a word this cunt is saying, referring to Scott Shannon.
Scott Shannon. Oh, I thought it was going to be Roland.
Oh, God.
That's a good shot. Ugh. Girl with a giant black dick by her face.
Disgusting.
You don't like that?
No.
I love that.
Terrible.
No, Jimmy.
Picture Nicole Biggins that says this woman is an alcoholic.
They just rag her like
She
that.
looks really pretty there.
That's a good pick.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
Hey, why not? She's a bad girl. She needs some fucking black discipline.
Yeah, women getting black discipline. I mean, we haven't even...
I fucking hate looking at that.
Doesn't bother me
I
at all.
cannot look at those fucking pictures. Nice blonde girl. What the hell happened?
I like that. She's being taught a lesson. She fucking needs to be stretched a little.
Terrible.
There's a picture of... This one is from somebody named Dana Theantern.
Oh.
And it's a picture of Christopher Lloyd from the movie Clue.
Yes.
And it says, this radio show needs to get a clue or something.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
All right, Sam, what's this show all about?
Well,
that's a good shot right there.
Mucus going in.
Blowing boogers in the mouth.
That's terrible.
Well, this show, as you said, is out of Colorado, and you might have noticed Mary and Chris Britt are the names of the hosts.
Wait, it's Mary Britt and then Chris Britt.
That's a coincidence.
They
They're
have
actually
the same
married?
name?
Or is that a fake?
They're married.
The married radio couple. We've encountered a couple of these.
We get
over the
one of
years.
these every year for the Jocktober.
Yes.
I had to include a married couple.
Okay.
I have to tell you, you may get angry at this show very quickly. It's one of the shows that does nothing.
Yeah?
I mean, they're good. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, boy.
But they don't do anything. The main observation I had, though, was one member of this marriage may have significantly more enthusiasm for the radio show than the other.
Oh, really? The other one tapped out?
Maybe. Maybe.
What?
Chris Britt, I'm reading their little bios here,
Yeah.
and it says, if you could take 3 things on a deserted island, what would you take? And you know what Chris, the guy, wrote?
Hopefully
beer,
a boat.
beer, food, and my wife.
That's one of those dumb fantasy questions, you idiot. You don't have to...
Exactly.
And
Just
she
say
wrote
your
an
wife.
inflatable raft and 2 oars.
Well, this one, the way you can tell Mary is a little bit unpredictable, hard to pin down.
Yeah.
This question, which I think was meant to be taken seriously, they ask her, if you're not on the air, where can we find you? Her answer, off the air, is one.
Wow.
That's clever. That's clever.
I like
She's not
that.
afraid to use a little humor.
It's funny.
She answered it literally. I like that.
Yeah.
Why don't we get into this? Mary tells the story of a hilarious concert prank. I like concert pranks. Do you like concert pranks?
I love a good prank.
All right. She pulled one of these, and luckily Chris is there to give her
AIDS.
A beating, a black eye.
Gives her nothing. Is the answer.
Oh, what?
Celebrity birthdays include Eminem, the big 4-0 today.
Man. You know, I was talking to my sister-in-law, our sister-in-law this weekend, talking about the decade birthday that stings the most. I thought 30 stung a little
that was the
more
worst,
than
I think.
40.
So. Ziggy
Please
Marley. I know that guy.
There we go.
Played in town here
I love
a few
it.
years ago.
I love it twice a year. What? I see a picture of you and Gene Simmons. I do not see Ziggy Marley up there.
Yeah, I do.
Now, was Ziggy Marley the one performing at the Chili Pepper Brew Fest? And people were really kind of enjoying, kind of getting into it. So me and my friend Dana would walk up behind him, and we would gently place kettle-corn on their shoulders, and then we would take photos with us.
Yeah, always looking to get in a fight at a concert. I don't understand what you guys are doing.
What?
What
the hell was that?
Oh, he said Dana.
What happened?
And then me and my friend Dana, I thought she meant the intern.
Oh.
But then she said shoulder instead of we placed kettle corns on the heels of their shoes. Get it, twerp? Get it, short stuff?
That's fidget.
And he's mad because she's going to get in a fight at a concert because she's a little too crazy, a little too edgy.
I think he's just mad because he has to spend the day with her. He just doesn't want, she's trying to go for something.
Yeah.
And he's just trying to kind of end it as quick as possible.
So what's the prank?
She puts kettle corn on people's
Is
shoulders.
that popcorn?
Yeah, and then yells fire.
Yeah, what's kettle corn? Popcorn?
Yeah, it's like caramel popcorn, yeah.
Why do they call it kettle corn?
It's made in a kettle.
It's terrible.
It's popcorn.
Yeah.
Kettle corn eats ass.
Yeah, it's not good.
Sweet.
Oh, it's very sweet popcorn.
Is
However,
it really?
Yeah.
Speaking of pranks,
do you like the variety pack popcorn thing you get every fucking Christmas?
I'm a popcorn guy. I do like that caramel popcorn. That is
I like
pretty fucking good.
the cheesier one there, the cheddar.
Look at us
the
doing a
white cheddar.
Jocktober break.
The white cheddar popcorn.
What kind of popcorn do you like? Give us a
And you
call.
mix in the caramel popcorn.
Yeah?
I'm gonna get a turkey, and I'm gonna baste it. I'm gonna stuff that turkey, and I'm gonna put it in the oven.
Oh, what's your favorite station?
RKO.
RKO.
Remember that old bat?
Yeah, we used to do prank
was a
calls.
while ago.
That was a terrific one.
we've
Does that hold up, you think? Probably not.
Probably not.
moved.
And I'm gonna stuff that turkey.
Are you? What happened?
We've moved.
To what?
Phase 2.
Oh, phase 2 already?
The public wall is gone. They left their recommendations up.
Oh, boy.
So people are recommending things like, let's get serious, E-Rock has Fat Boy pizza breasts. One person saying, intern Dana sent me. Crinkle, crinkle. On to phase 2. Cunt. So, some rude comments in the recommendations.
So terrible.
I don't even know if this bit works anymore.
I don't know.
It's just fun to see what
terrible.
they post. All right, Mary and Chris go to a marquee bit.
Oh.
Who are the people in your neighborhood?
Who are the people in your neighborhood?
Good morning, Magic. Who is this?
This is Tammy Fletcher.
Hi, Tammy. How are you this morning?
Good. How are you?
Very good. Are you very excited about the opening of TJ Maxx Sunday morning?
I am.
Have you ever been to a TJ Maxx?
What? Who's excited about that?
Who gets excited?
Nobody.
Who even knows what day it opens?
Why would you know? Who cares?
No. Have you ever been to a TJ Maxx grand opening?
No. They're...
Who are the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood.
Hi.
Uncle Paul.
Uncle Paul.
I love that program.
Who are the pedos in your neighborhood?
Yeah, there's a Kids R Us opening up.
I'm very excited.
They got those little feety pajamas with the buttons in the back.
Oh, you know what that unflaps
Sure.
the show.
I hear those snaps, and all of a sudden, my you-know-what jumps up like a Mexican jumping bean.
Is that what happened?
Pajama snaps give me a boner. Snap, snap. Yeah, that's the door to paradise.
Yeah, sure.
And when you're done, you just button it back up. I don't know nothing. I guess he's satin cranberry sauce.
Oh, my God. Well, let's learn about the people in their neighborhood. What do you say, guys?
Oh, sure.
TJ Maxx Sunday morning.
I am.
Have you ever been to a TJ Maxx?
I haven't.
You
I've heard
haven't?
about them.
Oh, they're wonderful. Fantastic name brand merchandise at a substantial savings to you.
So natural.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
Natural.
All you have to do is figure out who is in TJ Maxx's neighborhood. You do that $25 gift card.
The fucking sales
The
department.
sale. I was just going to say that.
Suck.
I come from an era in radio where the sales department was not even allowed to enter a radio station studio.
They were on different
And programming and
floors.
sales would they were on different floors, and they would fucking fight all the time. And somewhere along the line, I think it happened with CBS, to be honest with you, that they allowed sales to completely run the radio station.
Who are the people? Oh, sorry. It's stuck in my head.
Well, at least they were able to secure a great prize. After all, I was mentioning a TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
Oh, so what are they giving away?
25 big ones.
Damn. Yeah.
You know, we need some kind of organic way to incorporate TJ Maxx into the show. We're thinking of who are the people in your neighborhood in TJ Maxx's neighborhood. And then they sit there and go, yeah, okay, we can do that.
The first suggestion was vetoed. She said, how about I could go there and falsely report a rape? On the 911 call, it just keeps saying, I've been raped at TJ Maxx. I was looking at their wonderful discounted name brand items, and I was raped brutally. They're like, no, that wouldn't be good.
Figure out who is in TJ Maxx's neighborhood. You do that, $25 gift card is yours.
Do you like any out of all the stores over there?
Well,
Maybe,
we're going to go with one in particular. We'll find out. We're going to talk about the neighbors in their neighborhood. Here we go.
One of TJ Maxx's neighbors is old and may have spent some time on this high seas.
Who is TJ Maxx's neighbor?
Oh, my God, no.
What was the question?
The answer's Old Navy, boy.
Wait, don't spoil it.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this?
Because the sales department came in and...
They're trying to provide entertaining content? Do we have different answers?
Yeah.
The question again?
Yes.
Why they...
That was pretty good of you. I was going to say Popeye.
Oh. Maybe it is Popeye.
One of TJ Maxx's neighbors is old and may have spent some time on this high seas.
I know what it is.
Who is...
Somali pirates. No?
That are old.
Probably not. No.
I love that. No?
No.
And here we go.
One of TJ Maxx's neighbors is old and may have spent some time on this high seas.
I know it.
Who is...
Yardley Holloway. No?
All right.
Sorry.
All right.
I don't know the answer.
Old and may have spent some time on this high seas.
I think I got it.
Yeah.
Natalie Wood, though. She's old, and she drowned.
She certainly did. Glug, glug.
One of TJ Maxx's neighbors is old and may have spent some time on this high seas.
Oh, I think I got it. Lacey Peterson. Connor? No, he's young. This for you.
Mama, these for you.
Mama, this for you.
A bouquet of seaweed.
Oh, well, we fucking bad doing that one.
Here we go.
One of TJ Maxx's neighbors is old and may have spent some time on this high
Stop
C.
it. It's fucking get the laugh, Freddie. It's the old man of the sea or something, Ernest Hemingway. Fucking double poem.
One of TJ Maxx's neighbors is old and may have spent some time on this high C.
Mary Jo Kopechne.
Who is TJ Maxx's neighbor? Would you like that clue?
Old Navy.
There you go.
Old Navy.
Difficult, is it?
No,
Just had to use your thinner this Wednesday morning.
It's a thinker.
It is.
Thinker.
It's not better than the stinker.
Absolutely.
You won a $25 gift card to TJ Maxx. What radio station made you a winner this morning?
93.1.
That's magic.
Oh, that's magic. That's magic. She should be with magic. With me.
That's magic.
Oh, God.
I forgot those days.
It is infuriating.
Magic.
One of your jobs as the radio DJ is to get the listener to say the call letters.
Right.
That's right.
The fans on the Facebook
your favorite
page probably love
station.
this one, right?
Yeah, I mean, no, they're recommending weird stuff.
Who brings you the best rock music and the greatest prizes and the...
What's their slogan over there?
You're number one for today's hit music.
Yes. Less music, more menopause.
So they're not the one that feeds your need for rock?
No, they're the number one for hit music. Oh, wow. A lot of recommendations are coming in for Magic 93.1, which is 93 Magic on Facebook.
Oh.
Goddamn Rich Cunts.
Oh.
Take Us Out, Fatso. Please look up comedian Jim Norton on Netflix.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Roland pumps yogurt to child pictures of Danny Bonaducci. And, this is just a fan of the show who got the answer.
Yeah.
He wrote, Old Navy, what do I win, cunts? Yeah. So, lots of recommendations.
That's nice.
In.
Well, Mary interrupts Chris's traffic report.
Oh, man.
This is the station that does the local traffic.
Local. Keep it local, guys. You know,
That's how you compete with satellite radio.
there's satellite now, there's internet radio, but you're a commodity if you keep it local. Because people are always going to look to you for weather, time, traffic.
You know what Pandora has?
What?
Or hasn't? Or wait.
Doesn't
No,
have.
doesn't have.
Pandora's lacking.
Forget it. All right, here's the traffic report. I blew it.
One tree goes at one time, then like your willows, they take forever. The cottonwoods take forever.
You know what I hear? This is just a rumor, and I love to spread me some rumors. Apparently, sports guy Jim Davis doesn't enjoy raking his leaves, and it is leading to a little bit of a scuttlebutt in the neighborhood. Yeah.
He doesn't clean it up, huh?
He says he goes out and he moves them into piles.
That's the rumor?
Which is awesome.
Wow.
Which is awesome. I was hoping it was like a really juicy rumor.
Yeah.
Like this guy refuses to do his leaves, and they found bloody child underpants under the leaves.
Well, that would be some juicy gossip in the neighborhood.
Wasn't this time.
That's the reason why he puts his leaves in piles.
That would be a great rumor.
Jesus, Jimmy's tired.
There can be no worse sight than bloody child's underpants.
Especially
They're
under leaves in front of your house.
It's such a bad thing.
You have some explaining to do.
On the Facebook page, they posted 4 truly scary facts that no one tells you about Halloween.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
And then
I ain't allowed to have nobody ring my bell. Hate Halloween.
Oh, that's that court order, Uncle Paul.
Well, it's time for the court order thing.
And then one of their listeners responded with a comment that says, "Die in a fire, you bunch of lousy cunts." Which, I don't know what kind of listeners they have.
That's not really nice.
Yeah, very aggressive.
It's very strange.
Mary's not done, by the way, with her inane stories of the sports guy and his dumb leaves.
And 12th and North, can I see the sign? Probably not. We need the daylight savings time to kick in, take the glare off. Oh, I can.
You know what else we need?
Richard meets the pool, something.
Oh, that was helpful.
Learn to swim. Contact Parks and Rec.
Jim Davis needs one of these. There you go, buddy.
Now, the blowers, you've got to rake them. You can't use it. There's never been a blower made this powerful enough.
And I am no genius, but all the time that he's taken to go out there and just move them into piles, couldn't he have just gone ahead and move it out to the street?
Probably.
And then he could have been done.
Oh, boy. That's great stuff. That's great stuff.
Enough about the leaves.
She wasn't done with that story, but apparently she is done with her Facebook page. It's
what
down.
happened?
It's down. The Facebook page is down.
Gone.
Why?
I'll bet you
would
the
they
weather
do
guy
that?
didn't like the leaves taunting or
That's
something.
probably what it was. Yeah, no,
terrible.
they're
It's causing a scuttlebutt in the neighborhood.
their Facebook page no longer exists at the moment.
That's too bad.
Scuttlebutt.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
it's gone.
Mm.
If you wanted to talk to them on Facebook, you cannot.
Mike is saying our live reads are better than this.
Well, did you hear the leave story?
Yeah, it was
That
good.
was good. I liked it.
Causing a scuttlebutt in the neighborhood.
Right, he puts it into piles instead of actually cleaning it up. You see
Why wouldn't he just take it out to the street?
bloody children's underpants? I
Right,
think.
the bloody child's underpants.
Something like that.
I gotta retweet this.
Oh.
What you gonna do when the tree comes down on you? And it's
Oh, no, it's this leg dropping a tree.
onto Scott Shannon's house. I got a tree on my house.
I got a tree on my house.
There's a tree on Scott Shannon's house?
What?
That guy gets the retweet today. Good job, Mike.
I got a tree on my house. I got a tree on my house. I got a tree on my house. I got a tree on my house.
I love that.
Mary does almost a full minute on Halloween ringtones. Chris pretends to be interested.
Would you like to guess what my ringtone is right now?
No.
Tell me.
There you go. As we continue with Halloween apps, I downloaded the Halloween sounds. Of the season. I can make that a ringtone.
Is it 911? Is it 911 audio from that family in Connecticut that got raped and burned?
What happened?
Is that?
Sure not.
That isn't the no.
Is that on Halloween?
I don't think so, but it would. I thought that maybe that was her scary ringtone. No.
Downloaded the Halloween sounds. Of the season. I can make that a ringtone. That one's a little bit questionable. There's some that are just a little bit. I mean, would you want that to ring over and over on your phone?
No, because it'd make people around you crazy.
Yeah, it would be a little. The one that I question greatly is this one here. This is called the bubbling cauldron. Why would you want a ringtone that sounds like that?
I have no idea.
Why would you want
Holy
that?
shit.
That doesn't make any sense.
That don't make no sense.
Spooky. Whoa, is that a chainsaw? Well, that's terrifying, having to do chores in the woods.
That is
Nothing's
funny.
more terrifying than having to stack firewood before the camping trip can begin.
Oh, my gosh.
Do you have anything to add?
Oh, fuck, no. How great would it be if you said yes, you heard a gunshot?
And I would imagine Chris has nothing to add.
If you think that Chris is really busy pumping up the bits and stuff like that, she's the one behind the board, too. She's the one pumping in all her own sound effects and everything.
Oh, really?
So he's just sitting there looking at her
She's
with
running the
disdain.
show, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Recommendations are gone off the Facebook page, unfortunately.
There is no Facebook page.
No.
Oh, there's just no Facebook
gone.
page.
It's gone.
You said that, right.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
There's a tree on my house.
Well, that's because Hulk Hogan kicked it over.
That's great.
That big boot. You got to watch out.
Good news. We only have one more clip for today's Jocktober.
Oh.
It's going well so far, though. We should do Opie and Anthony ringtones.
I like these.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ours would be a little different.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe Scott Shannon should do ringtones. What do you think his would be?
I don't know. I can't think
I
of anything
wonder.
off
I got a tree on my house.
Oh, my phone's ringing.
I got a tree on my house. I got a tree on my house.
Somebody pick up the phone.
I got a tree on my
You're on the
house.
train and this is just
I
blasting.
got a tree on my house.
Worst ringtone ever.
I got a tree on my house.
Annoying with this.
Oh.
Let me get this.
Just a text message.
Yeah, that's the text message.
Did you play that whenever? No.
Are we collecting Scott sound bites?
Oh, yeah.
All right. We got any yet, E-Rock?
None.
I think we might have some tomorrow or Friday.
I hope so.
Oh, wait, tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah. Mary and Chris Britt in Grand Junction, Colorado, Magic 93.1. Here's the last clip for today's Jocktober. Mary makes a point about Candy Crowley.
Oh,
the moderator for the
topical.
debate.
Mm-hmm. Or somebody called her on Twitter, Sam Kennison. Whoever said that was very funny.
That's a good one.
And deals with the fact that her husband doesn't care.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, boy.
Beyonce is locked in for the Super Bowl halftime show.
Do you think she'll trot out her spousal unit?
I would imagine so. They usually bring all kinds of
Hollywood songs.
Oh, that's fun.
Look forward to that during the Super Bowl.
I don't like to get political at all because I don't understand it at all. No, but I just look it over on my Facebook, and this is how out of touch I am. I know nothing about the debates, but I tell you what, one of the 7 signs, the The gal that does the whole, you know, what do they call those
You're
people?
the gal who's the whole.
Her name is Candy.
Yeah.
Have we serious? Did you think when that baby was born? I don't know. I was looking at her 58 years ago, and they named her Candy. Did they think that one day she would be in charge of that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh. Magic.
Why would you go with the ugly fucking angle?
He totally left her out to dry.
He goes, I don't know.
He fucking
Magic.
hung her out, and then magic. I don't know.
Okay.
Magic. Aren't you supposed to go to those things like after a big out?
Yeah,
She was like,
that was
okay,
the big out.
Okay, we got 10 seconds left in this break. I'm going to leave it to my hubby to give me a punchline on this. And he goes, I don't know.
Sam's crying. I love it, Sam crying.
Because he goes, I don't know. And she goes, okay.
Okay. Magic.
I think when that baby was born, I don't know. I was looking at her 58 years ago, and they named her Candy. Did they think that one day she would be in charge of that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Magic.
It's just, he leaned into his microphone, too. Magic.
Magic.
That's not the joke.
You got Mary trying so hard to make this show happen and to be something that's more than just Grand Junction, Colorado.
Oh, yeah.
But something, she wants to be the show that gets the deer lady. And then you got Chris, who's just like, I don't know what the fuck my wife is doing over here.
They are
going to
be stuck in the Junction forever.
Because Chris refuses to give her anything.
Nothing.
Now, I also just got a little bit of word in my headphones that they have addressed the Opie and Anthony show.
What?
Oh, good.
And we have...
And what happened?
Are they fans of the show?
We have audio coming. They may just be big O&A
Oh,
supporters.
Oh, good. I hope they are. Why don't we take a break and we'll get to the audio next.
Nice
okay? Let's do that. Yes.
Opie and Anthony. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Really? Is it good? awesome.
Boy, this is great.
Travis has just handed in some audio. I guess the show we just featured on today's Jocktober. By the way, already forgot the name of the show. I don't even remember who we did yesterday.
It's Magic.
Yesterday was Magic?
No, that's today. Remember?
Today is the Frump and Eunuch show.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's Magic.
Mary and Chris Britt.
You know.
Magic.
Pilot.
Magic.
Pilot. The band's name is Pilot.
Oh, yeah, right. You're right.
So they had to address what was going on?
Just a little, yeah.
It was quick going in a break?
Very quick.
Hope they blasted their fans for being so dirty.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
All their bits are very quick, so what? They had 20, 30 seconds to
Just
do?
about, yeah.
Because our fans hear us talking about them. Our fans go to their Facebook page and have to see all that offensive stuff from their fans. That's I don't appreciate.
They
that.
owe us an apology.
Exactly.
I hope they didn't have to not do These Are the People in Your Neighborhood today.
Oh, no.
So it's going to be, what, a quick 10-second soundbite?
Well,
how long is this?
2.5 minutes.
They went on regular fucking radio where they play music for 2.5 minutes.
They talked more about us than anything else.
That's forever.
Combined.
That's like us talking about something for 9 hours.
Yeah. Right. Well, maybe they liked it so much that they were...
I bet they were playing some track. They probably had some laughs.
What's the tone? What's the
tone of this?
Let's hear it.
It's a little like...
Golly gee?
Yeah, like...
we're all about having fun, but...
Maybe
one of those?
Maybe they discuss some things that they offer that you guys don't.
Oh, like local traffic and weather together?
Maybe.
Oh, shit. They didn't take that angle, did they?
Maybe they took a local angle.
I've got to hear this.
Because their stupid radio wizard said, that's what you got that they don't.
I mean, look, after listening to this, I got to agree that, they are offering something.
All right, here we go.
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
Let's talk about sex a little bit.
Magic 93.1.
It is the Morning Buzz, and Mary and Chris 7.
I got to tell you, you hear the excitement. They love that they're being featured on Jocktober.
You can hear it in their voice.
I think it's out there. I think the word is out.
It's finally some energy.
I think the word is out, though, that,
Of course it is.
That Opie and Anthony are, talking about some radio shows for Jocktober.
They love it.
And if you're picked, I think it's kind of like,
it's an honor.
It's an honor. Yeah.
36, and evidently we are under attack from the big boys. Ooh, the big boys.
Brilliant.
They've got nothing better to do this morning, Opie.
Oh, it's the nothing better to do angle.
I love the nothing better to do angle. The same stuff we've heard for years.
Yeah, we have nothing better to do.
And it's actually correct. Yeah, that's exactly.
We don't. You're right.
I swear to you, if you added it up.
Oh.
We've talked more today than they will in a month on their radio show.
Yes.
But we have nothing better to do.
The best part is when they go, ooh, the big boys are attacking us. Shut down the Facebook page. Shut it down.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I didn't.
Great.
Did you see it coming? They were going with the nothing better to do angle?
I didn't see nothing better to do.
I didn't either.
God, dude, how many times have we heard that over the years? It's so fucking funny to hear that. Hey, you nothing better to do than to go. Yeah, no, you're right. This is fun. We have nothing better to do.
We don't have to worry about it.
And evidently we are under attack from the big boys. The big boys. They've got nothing better to do this morning, Opie and Anthony, than mess with small market radio.
All right.
True that. But, you know, we got the guy to react, and he's a little more excited now than he was.
Oh, is that funny?
He's right, though.
Yeah.
Just messing with a little show that's just trying to put themselves on a tiny little map somewhere.
Just trying to chug along, draw a check.
You know what? They're fucking right.
We're assholes.
Anthony, then mess with small market radio.
And what did they do by messing with us this morning,
So
Chris?
they told us to go on our Facebook and talk about our competition.
No, we didn't say any of that.
That's your fans. They're very dirty.
Yeah, you got dirty fans. You just didn't realize.
We never tell. We actually try to keep our fans away from the websites and whatnot. We tell them, don't go to the Facebook page.
I laugh when I read the stuff. It's funny.
Haven't we had news clips in the past?
Oh, yeah.
We have, right? What was that one? Do you remember offhand?
No, I don't remember, but I know it was like there was the newspaper last year. There was the newspaper article that turned into a local TV news story
about us being assholes.
Yep. And then that's why Andy Dick came in here like a little while after that, and he goes, "Well, those guys are assholes. I read about them and blah blah blah."
I fucking hate Andy Dick. I'm so glad I blew that off.
Fuck him.
This morning,
So
Chris?
they've told us to go on our Facebook and talk about our competition and talk about how we suck and local radio's terrible and terrestrial radio sucks.
But didn't they start in...
Yeah, so they had people go to our Facebook.
They got you there.
Turnabout's fair play.
But day one we said it sucked.
Yeah.
I've been saying it ever since. What?
It was the Idaho Statesman that published an article.
The Idaho Statesman.
And what's the headline?
1043 FM hosts survive Opie and Anthony attack. It was for Randy and Alana.
Maybe we'll have to go back to Idaho.
Revisit that.
Do a follow-up. Because the paper's attacking us.
The vulgar 48-minute annihilation.
Yeah, read more.
Oh, yeah, I remember them.
You remember them?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Oh, I remember the halo on the guy.
It's one of the craziest things that has ever happened to the morning duo. Mm-hmm. It's beyond mean and crude. Oh, right, yeah. Alana says it was hard. There were a couple of times I was bawling my eyes out because it just hurt.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That just depresses me.
I would be bawling, and then we'd have to go back on air, and I'd be like, quick blow my nose, dry my tears, and suck it up.
Oh, my God. Jeez. Maybe she's kidding.
How bad was it?
She might be kidding.
She's exaggerating, I'm sure.
The bizarre beatdown was part of Opie and Anthony's Jocktober.
Jocktober.
See? It's legendary at this point.
Yeah, it really is.
Do you want to go? Do you want to visit Randy and Alana later this month?
I would like to visit Randy.
Say hello.
Just to see we might have to say a quick hello.
Yeah, see what they've learned.
Maybe they've learned. You know what, Sam? Every year you do pick a show to see if they learned a little. Something.
Give us some hope. Show us that you learned.
As long as you squeeze Terry Clifford in.
Right. Yeah. Randy's son and daughter has Down syndrome. One of our fans said, "Your retarded kid is the reason I support Planned Parenthood."
Oh no!
That's not cool.
That isn't cool. Oh man.
We didn't ask anybody to say that.
No,
it's stupid.
We admit it. Our fans are some of the most despicable people you'll ever fucking meet. They're terrible.
What is Travis doing? What's the next line? I do remember this article now.
It's horrible. Travis is having a hard time getting this one out.
This is Alana.
Yeah.
She was talking about emails that she would get.
Uh-huh.
I'll open it, and it will say, "Alana, I want to rape you."
Oh, Jesus. Why would they write that?
Wow, that's a threat. I don't like that at all.
We didn't tell anyone to do that.
No.
Or, hey, C-word, I want to rape you.
That's not
That
funny.
is vicious.
And Travis
That's vicious.
And Travis is laughing at it, too.
I'm crying. It's terrible.
That is.
And Travis is just thinks it's the greatest.
Sixth sense of
That's
humor.
awful.
Travis, he's probably the one writing the emails.
Company that mess with small market radio.
And what did they do by messing with us this morning,
So
Chris?
they told us to go on our Facebook and talk about our competition and talk about how we suck and local radio is terrible and terrestrial radio sucks.
But didn't they start in
So they had
local-
people go to our Facebook and post like all kinds of nasty
it's
stuff.
awful.
I mean, nasty.
I loved it. I mean, nasty.
I love the interaction between the two shows.
Yeah,
it's wonderful.
It's awful.
It's awful. It's awful. Just thinking the stuff we saw, they had to see the same shit.
And we see that stuff every day.
They saw the big fucking prolapsed ass with a giant shit log going into a woman's mouth.
Fucking snot being blown into
And all they're trying to do is mind their own business.
Have some fun, provide some entertainment.
You know what, though?
Terrible.
I hear it in their voices. They're a little excited.
They are excited. It's a little something out of the ordinary.
I dare say they're a little flattered.
Their mundane existence, has been lifted up today.
Had people go to our Facebook and post like all kinds of nasty
it's
stuff.
awful.
I mean, nasty stuff.
Yeah.
So
Terrible photos, terrible remarks.
So we have no Facebook page right now, by the way. So.
Can you believe?
No Facebook. Listen now, they were talking about their Facebook.
Terrible photos and
Terrible photos, terrible remarks.
There's no Facebook page, by the way.
There's no Facebook page. It's gone. Terrible. Terrible. Awful. Terrible. Awful.
terrible remarks.
I want to hear that whole fucking segment.
Radio's terrible and terrestrial radio sucks.
But didn't they start in
so they had people go to our Facebook and post like all kinds of nasty
it's
stuff.
awful.
I mean, nasty stuff.
Yeah.
So
Terrible photos,
I had
terrible remarks.
So we have no Facebook page right now, by the way. So
Can you believe such a thing? I just don't understand why you would do that.
I guess that's all they have to do is just go around and find little tiny radio stations like
We
that.
have all kinds of stuff. You know, one thing of it is they don't have astutes to talk about.
Yeah,
Okay, they don't
pumpkin
have a buzz board. You know, birthday whoopings, obviously something they don't.
What is she doing? Is this real?
Is this the stuff she does?
They're trying to find the fun stuff on their show.
Birthday whoopings?
Or are they trying to make fun of the fact they do, like, local radio?
No, they're proud of it.
I think they're saying, hey, look at all the content.
Look at all the content
But why
we have.
would we care?
You don't have birthday whoopings.
They're just telling their listeners, look, we have nothing going on.
Don't go to that show that sounds really good.
Yeah. Don't go to the show that just puts horrible pictures. Their awful listeners put horrible, awful pictures.
I guarantee they sold some subscriptions today. Guarantee it.
You don't think people go, but do they have birthday whoopings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is a birthday whooping?
I guess that's why.
Why didn't you bring that to us, Sam?
You did when you heard the whoosh sound effect while they were saying people's birthdays.
I didn't know what that annoying cracking.
That's a clever way to do birthdays.
Let's do birthday whooping.
Literally.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
I like the sound.
It's Chuck Berry's birthday.
Oh, jeez. There you go. Come on. Crack of dawn.
Find little tiny radio stations like
We
that.
have all kinds of stuff. You know, one thing of it is they don't have astutes to talk about.
Yeah,
Okay, they don't
pumpkin
have a buzz board. You know, birthday whoopings, obviously something they don't do.
Oh, they're satellite guys, so they don't even care about their community or informing their community. Or
He's right about that.
God,
Yes.
of course not.
That was actually correct.
We hate our communities.
I don't give a fuck about my community. I care about my dick and a mouth on it. I care about getting my ass eaten and smelling my own farts.
You don't give a fuck if there's homeless people wandering around your community.
If I came home today and everybody in my building was dead, I wouldn't care.
So take that community shit, shove it up your ass. Because Jimmy don't give a hoot.
I don't give a shit. As long as they get my food up when I order it.
I spy on my neighbors with a helicopter with a camera on it. That's how much I give a shit about my community.
You don't even care about landing aircraft. You don't care about our community. No.
I was holding out some hope that they were having a little fun with it and being sarcastic about what little fucking local radio has to offer.
They don't even care about their community. Their community.
Not at all.
Shame on you.
I actually take down Megan's law warning. Just let the fun commence.
Holy fuck, that's funny.
Like guys, you know, so they don't even care about their community or informing their community. Or
that's right, people. And you know what's interesting is compared, we're free.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Last time I checked, we don't cost anything to listen to.
Pay like $14.99 a month.
Yeah, and your product shows it.
Yeah, you get what you pay for in this world.
Free shit usually sucks.
Birthday whoopings, though. Scares me.
They're trying to turn us around and sell local radio over satellite. Who gives a fuck? We don't give a fuck if we gain one listener out of this. Although I know we have.
We're making satellite money and don't give a shit about our community.
That's right.
They hit the nail on the fucking head.
Exactly. They should work here.
Holy shit, that's hilarious.
That's the angle all these stations have taken over the years.
Traffic.
Keep it local. That's something they don't have. Keep it local.
Weather.
Community or
that's right, people. And you know what's interesting is compared, we're free.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Last time I checked, we don't cost anything to listen to.
Pay like $14.99 a month. Maybe there's a reason why it's free. I don't know. But.
All right.
I think he's trying to have a good time with the fucking thing.
He's trying to have a little fun with it.
Of course he is.
You think she is?
No.
You think there'll be a fight at that house when they go home tonight because they're married, you know?
Yeah. Take me seriously when I bring things up on the air.
He was probably chuckling at a few things that were...
Of course he was. He's a guy.
Yeah.
And the
PD walked in. You know, that was...
he appreciates a good shit picture every once in a while.
It's good the way you handle that, but I don't... You know, you shouldn't have made fun of the fact that it's free. You know, because it is free.
Yeah. Yeah. We want to be proud of that.
That should be looked at as a strength, not a weakness.
Yes.
Not to be made fun of.
Oh, God. I want to do a whole program on radio wizards. How do we do this?
Yeah.
We could have a radio wizard roundtable and have them come in and talk to you.
Well, I want to bring in some radio guys and do that inside shit.
Yeah.
Whew, this is fucking...
We don't cost anything to listen to.
Pay like $14.99 a month. Maybe there's a reason why it's free. I don't know. But
all right.
So now we got to we'll tell you about the new Facebook later on when we get that thing going through.
And then the group that we don't even use anymore, all of a sudden we've had 100 people requesting to join the group. At first I thought, wow, we must have had a very memorable buzz board this morning because people want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
And so there you go with that.
Interesting.
Losers. Okay.
Oh.
Wow,
we're losers.
Oh, come on.
Losers. Ouch. How dare you?
Right.
With the L on a forehead. Losers.
I'm sorry, then. I don't want to be a loser.
Yeah, we hate being losers.
I don't want to be a loser.
Losers our whole lives.
Bunch of losers who don't care about your community.
Yeah.
Our whole lives.
What's up, Westchester? Sam Roberts cares.
Sam Roberts does care about his community. He's always pumping the fact that it's got the pizza place.
That's right.
Fucking what else? I don't know. I don't even care. But you know, my community, let me think. My community is full of Jewish people. I know that much. I keep my lawn nice.
Good for you.
Actually, I don't. The Mexicans that I hire do.
Support local business.
I support local business. That's true. That's true. If I ever need a key made, I go to the local hardware store guy.
You're a blight on the community.
And so there you go with that.
Interesting.
Losers. Okay. So, well, they don't get to. I mean, do you ever hear one of them? See, I've never even heard of them. Do they ever go yard sailing?
Yeah.
Do you even find yard sales in there? Where do they live? Where are they at?
New York.
Oh, okay. Now, see, that's how foolish they are. If I had that show, I would be like, so you're gonna go get on the subway and see how many different pieces of chewed candy and gum you could find under the seats? Right. That would be entertaining, wouldn't it? Wouldn't hurt anybody's feelings. I feel a little slighted this morning.
Holy shit!
That was a good one.
Let me tell you something. Let me address the fucking staff for a second. No, I'll crack the whip. That's a great idea, and this woman came up with it in 2 seconds. Not even in New York.
Right.
Maybe tomorrow we send E-Rock down to the subway and he talks about candy and gum.
She's really painted the picture of New York City, hasn't she?
Yeah.
It's not really
What's she talking about?
Yeah, I would candy under the seat.
I would love for her to be on the subway, right? She she stands up, and then she bends over to look under one of the seats, and a big black guy grabs her head and shoves it right into his dick. While you're down there, missy.
Or she gets caught between the train and the platform.
She gets twisted between the train, and they tell her that once they let the train go and the pressure's released, she'll die. Yeah.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you put a belt on it?
And then what?
Yeah, or just live at the platform.
Make it really tight.
You can actually
bring a lamp.
cut you off at the midsection, sew you up, and then you could walk around with Dana, the intern.
That would be entertaining, wouldn't it? Wouldn't hurt anybody's feelings. I feel a little slighted this morning.
If those listeners really care about small market radio, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, so there you go. So no Facebook for a while.
Okay.
We use our Twitter. That's probably an hack, too.
Oh, no.
Do we have a YouTube still?
Who knows?
Do we have a MySpace?
Hey, at least we got like a lot more users there.
There you go.
Yeah. Magic.
American
Magic.
No, we don't really care about your show or local radio.
Their Twitter 93.1 Magic is still.
Oh, it's doing well?
Yeah,
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
At 931 Magic?
That's right.
It's still fine?
It's still totally
all right,
fine.
good.
I'll see.
Yeah, guys, don't screw with their Twitter, please. I'm serious. Just don't do it.
Just leave 931 Magic alone on Twitter.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, we don't care about local radio. We don't
local
care about
radio?
I won't even remember you guys tomorrow.
Local radio.
What happened to me?
Local radio. They're like, oh, the listeners even care about small market radio? Well, see, like this, when we're doing Jocktober.
Oh, boy.
Yeah?
They shouldn't have mentioned there.
Oh, no. What happened?
There's some funny people on Twitter.
Are there?
Yeah.
We told them not to.
We got a meeting for that thing.
Oh, we do.
So let's go.
All right, everybody.
Jimmy's going to L.A.?
No.
No, Vegas, right?
Philly. I'm going to Vegas tonight. I work tomorrow only at the Club Madrid at Henderson, Nevada. And next week I'm in Philly, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All shows are sold out except for the Thursday late show and the Sunday show, which have been added. Friday, November 9th, I'm in Toronto at the Randolph Academy. And November 15, 16, 17, the Addison Improv in Dallas.
Real quick before we go. Randy and Alana's Facebook is in phase 2.
Oh, no. We didn't even do it.
We're not even doing anything with them.
Yeah, well, your fans are.
Oh, man.
Unless it's their fans, because their public wall is closed.
I hope the Idaho fucking whatever. Statesman doesn't...
Okay, the Facebook comment is, want to take your business to the next level and really get your employees motivated? Power Up Live is coming to the Idaho Center this Wednesday. Email us your da-da-da. First comment, nobody cares.
A truer statement has never been said.
They are awful.
No one. You're right. None of this shit works.
I love that. Awful, horrible, awful.
It's time for the second annual Can-O-Lantern Challenge.
Oh, that sounds
First
fun.
comment, E-Rock has marmalade tips.
Wait, we didn't even consider marmalade.
I thought it was either jelly or jam.
All right, Sam, you have fun with the epic
yes,
show.
Sam.
And E-Rock, get in here. I'm going to show you how to get my picture signed.
Oh, it's awful.
I mean, nasty.